Alright, this will be my first instructional video on YouTube. Let's get straight into it. Today we will be doing an oil change on a Dodge Ram 2500 with the 8-liter V10 Magnum. Here's all the info you're going to need. You're going to want 7 quarts of preferably 10W30, and that includes filling the oil filter up. You're going to want a 16mm socket for the drain plug bolt, and if you want to get really fancy, it torques back down to 25 foot-pound of torque. And I'm not guessing, all this info I pulled from this Chilton manual. I just purchased this truck. It is a year 2000, got it less than a week ago, and I'm just doing general maintenance on it. It is an automatic and 4x4, and it has less than 120,000 miles on it. The oil filter is actually pretty easy to get to. It's on the passenger side of the engine towards the front. It's going to be a little tricky because your steering linkage is kind of right under it, so it's not going to be able to kind of freely flow down. It's going to kind of hit some of this. So I have this pretty cool oil collection pan that has little attachments that raise it up, so hopefully this collects all of it. This oil filter was being a pain, but I finally got it off. Make sure the rubber gasket from the old oil filter came off, and this is a smooth surface to seal for the new rubber gasket. Alright, now that you have the old one off, you want to prep your new one. Go ahead and fill it up all the way with oil, and take some of that oil and rub it on the O-ring, and that'll help your filter kind of seal to the oil filter housing. And you also want to fill it up with oil, because if you don't, and then you turn on your truck, the oil has to go through here before it goes into all the important parts of your engine. If this is dry, all those parts go without oil for a few seconds, and that can cause a lot of wear. So make sure you fill it up all the way. Go ahead, once you're done with your filter, attach it and make sure it is hand tightened. I usually just put 2 hands on mine and make sure it's really good and cranked down. Some people like getting these oil filter wrenches and doing maybe another little ½ inch of a turn just to make sure it's really snug on there. Go ahead and fill it up and you should be done. I put 6 out of my 7 quarts in, and it was about a little above the halfway mark on the dipstick. So I'm just going to put the rest of this in. Maybe not all of it, but most of it. But yeah, that's how you do it.